We are 20 minutes south of downtown Buffalo. It is Highmark Stadium here in Orchard Park, New York. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the New England Patriots and the Buffalo Bills. With my partner, Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. And off we go in Western New York. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. His initial touch, good for a couple. It'll be second down. Brings up second and 8 at the 23-yard line. From the gun, it's Allen. I have a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down. And 8 yards.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
On third down, it's Josh Allen. Open man, right side. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Big play there for the Bills. 35 yards.
So you find yourself on the verge of your drive stalling out. And not only do you pick up the first down, Mike, but you get a huge pass completion in the process. Really nice job keeping this opening drive of the game alive as they're really trying to start this game on a high note. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Second and 10.
Alert!
To throw again, it's Allen. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
To the air on third down, here's Allen. Quickly to the outside and complete. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. They get an even 20 on that one. Good for a Bills first down. One more time going up top with Allen. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
Second and inches. shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
Ninth play of this opening drive, trying to keep it going here on third down. Out of the gun, here's Allen. This is caught two. And the Bills going to be set up with first and goal. This play moves them down to the one.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
A second effort, and he is in. Touchdown, Bills. That touchdown, number 19 on the year. Pass is hit, is good. And the Bills will take a 7-0 lead. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown. From the 35, it's first and 10. They'll run with the second-round pick in the April draft. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
Throwing on second down. May. This ball batted away. That's incomplete.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down. Really nice play.
Throwing on third down is May. Now he'll air one out. He's got it! And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. What a big play there for New England. It covers 51 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
Up the middle they go. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew.
That one, take it in. Touchdown, New England.
Touchdown, New England.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This one taken at the 7. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. They'll throw on first down with Allen. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
To the right side here, pass is caught. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
319, look out!
From the gun, Josh Allen. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Brown 80! What's that?
Allen gonna throw again.
Nice play there by the defender, able to get his hand up on that ball and break up the pass. Frankly, if he's able to come down with that catch, he'd be playing offense.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10.
180! What's that?
To the air once more is Allen. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
58-yard attempt.
And he missed it. It's no good. And the score remains tied at 7.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
They'll begin here on the ground. Trying to bounce that outside. It went a long way for a gain of nothing.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
Off the play fake, it's May. And this is going to be caught, but they say out of bounds. So, incomplete pass.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Man in motion, heading left. Now, May. Moving to his right. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. And the Patriots ready to kick it away. And he didn't get the check he was hoping for on that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, here is Allen. Got a man coming across the field. He's got 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
So, from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Now, Allen. Will try and set up the tight end screen. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And he is taken down. A big gain on that one. Great way for them to end this opening quarter. A touchdown apiece here in the 1st quarter of play. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Throw once more. Here's Allen. He'll let this go towards the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Buffalo.
All week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But like the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket, let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
That's fielded just shy of the goal line. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Play fake. Here's May. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
He's going to air this one out, and that is incomplete.
Love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike, and that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
45, here we go. Hey, what's up? 5.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That is brought in. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. It's a big hit for the Patriots. That goes for 58. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10.
Crazy, crazy, turbo set.
Here's May again. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's third down.
Here's May. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Big Ed Oliver getting to the quarterback there for his 8th sack of the year. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Pats are back within 4 at 14-10.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And that'll go out of bounds. A great effort. They wanted to pin them, a directional kick, cover it, but instead, the ball goes out of bounds, so it backfires, and they'll take over at the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
319! Monday! Alert! 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 Look out!
Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. He'll get this into the hands of his running back. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Big-time play there for Buffalo. 33 yards.
We see so many wide receivers in today's NFL that almost resemble more of a running back style. When they get the ball in their hands, not only are they able to pick up big yards, they're able to fight through tackles and make people miss. That's an element that a lot of offenses are searching for. Takes a lot of pressure off the quarterback.
180! What's that?
Allen for the throw on 1st and 10. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Round 80! What's that?
From the gun, throw here for Allen. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down.
For whatever reason, when the ball was in the air, Mike, it seemed to me like he was almost having a little trouble tracking it. I'm not sure if that's what allowed the defender to catch back up, but ultimately it was the contact at the catch point that causes the incomplete, and now it's going to bring up 3rd and real long.
Middle. 56, 56! Take a rush. Look out!
Allen to throw on 3rd and long. He's got room to roam. And he will score. Touchdown, Bills. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. they'll go play action with May. He throws right side, down the field, and it is brought in. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line.
A gain of 34 yards. And the Patriot first down.
You're on the ball.
To throw on first down. The blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
Well, that's certainly one way to bounce back here defensively after giving up a huge explosive play on the previous snap. To bounce back and come away with a sack. Now you find yourself in 2nd and long. You can catch your breath, and the opportunity to get off the field has just gone up.
On play action, here's May. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it.
Once he saw the defense, he knew that outbreaking route was going to be there. All he had to do was wait for his guy to get to the spot and drop the ball right in the bucket near the sideline.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Crazy. Let's punch it in. Great job. We're good. Great. Sit down here.
Receiver in motion. Going right. Third and short. And here is May. Got his man at the 6. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Touchdown, Patriots. A try here for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Pats are back within 4. It's 21-17. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. He'll start at the 4. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line, and that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Quick throw here is complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That one good for 29.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Now Allen on first down. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. Following the penalty, they'll run it. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. He's got 20 on the year. What a standout performance early on in this one. That is 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Here we go on the return from the 1. So, 2 minutes to play in a back and forth first half. Greg and I back in Buffalo after this. Maynard on 1st and 10. We'll get this complete. His man out of the backfield. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode. And that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
On second down, it's May. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield. It is third and long. Out of the gun, here's May. And the rush gets going. He'll go down. They got him. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in this second quarter. And he didn't give the Gunners a chance to get down there and make a play for him. It's into the end zone and a touchback. Throwing now, Allen here on first down. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're second as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number one. Here's Allen now on first and 10. And unable to connect there. It's incomplete.
It's clear whatever they were trying to set up was not going to work. He went through his entire progression, had nobody to throw the ball to, and just kind of surrenders the play and throws it away.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Right, Brown 80, alert!
From the gun, it's Allen. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
And I like this defensive game plan. When you're going against an elite quarterback like this guy, Mike, you have to get bodies in his face. You have to get him around his feet. You have to move him off his spot. Because if he can sit there in rhythm, on time, comfortable in the pocket, he's going to pick you apart. So it doesn't always have to be a sack, but you have to make him uncomfortable in the pocket.
Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. After back-to-back incompletions, they now face third down and 10. Again, it's Allen to the air. Oh, a huge mistake right in the half. It is intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10.
You're on the ball. Hey, what's that?
May going to look to throw. Going downfield, right side, and it's caught. And he's in! Touchdown, New England. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Now, for the point after. The kick is good. And the Patriots will cut the deficit down to 4. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line.
20-yard line.
Alert! Round gun. Half 10. Half. Motion. 5 wide. What's that?
On first down, it's Allen. He's going to let this one go deep. And this will be incomplete.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
Alert! Stop. Look out!
Throwing on second down. It's out. Got an open downfield on the crossing route. They're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
10 at the 40-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
319! Half 10. What's that?
From the gun, here is Allen. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
This offense has to do a better job of generating chunk plays once he gets outside the pocket and they transition into scramble drill. Instead, nobody really uncovers downfield, forces him to make a difficult throw, and falls incomplete.
56! Off 52. Hey, tight. I got it. Look out.
To throw again, it's Allen. Brought in by Chris Olave. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
And now he's not spiking it, it's a fake. And that is incomplete. A little trickery with a fake spike, but it does not pan out.
Tyler Bass to kick
Third
off.
quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
Crazy. Now here goes throw.
Off the play fake, it's May. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
Strong running there. Inside the 30. On the move with a gain of 9. Ball on the 27. Here's second down and a yard.
Crazy.
throw is made. He's got it at the 7, and he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Patriots. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
He'll grab it at the 12. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
Ready, ready. 79 Broncos. Here we go, here we go.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
Back to the air once more on second down. And this is caught left sideline, but out of bounds, says the official. Incomplete. That ball a little late getting there. That's going to bring up third down.
Well, it's going to go down as an incompletion, but it wasn't from a lack of effort. I mean, he did everything in his power to try to get both feet in bounds. The pass just took him a little bit too close to the sideline, and he just wasn't able to save the play.
On third down, it's Josh Allen. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or 2 short.
8-yard gain. It's 4th down.
They'll indeed go for it with Allen. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he will have the first down. Needing to make something happen. Trailing here in the third quarter. They convert on 4th down. Throwing again. It's Allen. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Allen now on second down. That is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. And you're not going to get away with it at this level.
To the ground, a first down run. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Ball on the 39. Here's second down and 6. They'll stick with him again. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Clean close quickly. Here comes third down. Try to pick this one up on the ground. He's got the first down. They'll bring him down to 28. The sticks will move. First down picked up on the ground.
It's a gain of 6.
And I think if they didn't get it there, even with the lead, I think that coach is telling them, hey, this is 4 down territory. But that's all for naught now, because after that good blocking up front, he picks up a fresh set of downs.
Now a run on first down. Finding space at the 15. And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's first and goal. They'll try to run this one in. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
Pickup of 2. Brings up second and goal.
A little closer. Here's second and goal. They'll go with him again. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, New England.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and it's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. On first down, Allen. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
At the 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
They'll run on second down, and he'll drive this one forward down to the 36. Terrell Bernard, they're on the tackle.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
They need to get to the 29 here, facing 3rd down. Now, May. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down.
What's up? Five. Yep, 45. Here you go. Crazy.
They're going. It's May. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that fourth down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time fourth down stop.
Regular. Brown 80!
Trying to start on the ground, and he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
At the 39-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the gun, throw here for Allen. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball's incomplete.
All these defensive linemen, I promise you, they all want sacks. That is how you get paid. That is how you make your name. But it's also the other plays where you can affect the quarterback. Can you make them feel uncomfortable? Or in this case, you don't get the sack, but it was the hit that's able to alter the pass to fall incomplete.
Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. We'll talk things over before third down. From the gun, Josh Allen. And that is incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive. But instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down.
Alert!
They'll try and throw for it with Allen. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to have the Bills first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on fourth down, had they not gotten it, that's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call?
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
A loss of 11. It's 2nd and 21 at the Patriots' 37-yard line.
Alert!
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. To the air on second down. Here's Allen. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but Listen, the reality is, at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
Ready? Half 10. Look out.
Now Allen facing 3rd and long. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up 4th down. So now it's Tyler Bass on in a big spot. This to get back to a 1-possession game. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And they are indeed back within 1 score.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 30-yard line.
He'll try the right side this time. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. To throw now, May. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Patriots ready for the punt as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And that's biggest beauty, out of bounds at the 6-yard line. Throwing now, Allen here on 1st down. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And the story of the game has really been the inability of the offensive line to keep this pass rush away from the quarterback, and it's a big reason they find themselves here trailing in the 4th quarter. So as they turn to this passing game to try to mount a comeback, they've got to do a better job protecting the quarterback.
Going up top. And that is incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends up being a wasted down.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down.
Alert!
Out of the gun, here's Allen. Quick throw here is complete. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
And this is a pretty good result. That kick will head out of bounds.
At their own 42-yard line.
Crazy.
On play action, here's May. Forced out wide. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Can't tie the game or even take the lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
This one caught by the back out of the backfield. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
First and 10 at the 11-yard
They'll pick up
line.
23 on that one. First down, Buffalo. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play.
Second and 11.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11.
Monday. What's that?
From the gun, here is Allen. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Time now becoming a factor as we get to third down.
Brown 80. What's that?
Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. And a big collision there. Down near the goal line. Keeps him out of the end zone.
5 yards.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1 yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
Two minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. And here we go, fourth and inches.
Come on. Set. Half the 60. Half the 60.
Try to get him to jump. Did not work. Good job by the defense to stay disciplined. It's a delay game. Interesting call for the defense. Pressure or sit back on 4th and 5. Allen going to throw for it. Now he had to take a chance on 4th down, and it's intercepted. And the Patriots have just about sewn up this football game. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Handoff here, up the middle, and that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. They'll drop to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that one. 1st down, New England.
And that 1st down should all but do it, Mike. With only one remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation. And we're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10.
What's that? Hey, what's that? Here. Let's put it here, man.
Now a give up the middle, and not much there. Good defense, held to no gain. Now a timeout, Buffalo. Their 2nd. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here goes that.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to 3rd down. The Bills going to use their final timeout here as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game. 3rd and 5.
Here goes that. Hey, what's that? Hey, let's put it in. Good job.
They'll try to get this one on the ground.
Ball carried by number 34. The tackle made by Dexter Lawrence. A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
We're all set to kick this one away as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Not going to get anything out of this one. They force him laterally out of bounds. No gain on the return.
18-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Middle, 319. Regular. Half 10. Go.
From the gun, it's Allen. That's going to be incomplete, so no help there. And we're likely down to a final snap.
brings
A
up
great
second
pass
and
rush
10.
is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Here comes second down.
Hey, hold. 5 wide. What's that?
From the shotgun, it's Allen. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
He was
Third and
defended
long
by
obviously
Christian
isn't an
Gonzalez.
ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come third down.
Half 85. What is that?
A final shot now for Allen. Oh, and a pressure there. He can't get a throwaway, and he's taken down. So it's a road win here for the Patriots. They get the victory away from home in the division. This is so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.